Welcome back everyone, we're on Farming Simulator 22. I'm Jewel and we've just finished fertilizing these fields, and I'm going to show you how to get the fertilizer to empty from this equipment, and we'll go buy some lime hopefully. At least that's the plan. We had to borrow some money on the last episode to get some of this because we're just getting started. So basically if you hit I believe it is, pops them out. See how it popped them out over there? Which that probably wasn't the best place to pop them out, but that's fertilizer in those little boxes. As you can see right there, that's fertilizer. So now it's empty, so we can drive it back to the shop to go get some lime. Or, worst case scenario, you could hire a worker and have it where he can buy the lime, but I'm not interested in doing that right now. So let's head on back to the shop because we need some lime. We don't have any. I'm eventually going to buy a dedicated fertilizer spreader for the lime and a dedicated one for the fertilizer, just so I don't gotta be dumping it all the time. Anyway, I appreciate all the new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. I hope you've been enjoying all these different episodes of Farming Simulator 22, and I've also done Ranch Simulator, Trailer Life Simulator, Gold Rush the game, and I do some map making in the Giants editor for the Farming Simulator 19 game on my Jules Peaceful Valley map. And I'm going to be doing some for the Farming Simulator 22. I'm going to do some maps for that game as well. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully it'll be coming pretty soon. Trying to decide where I want to do it, what kind of map. So once I decide that, I'll get going on it and show you some tutorials and all that good stuff. But welcome everybody. If you haven't subscribed and you've been watching, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow and I appreciate it. And if you like the videos, please hit the like button. Alright, so now we're going to buy this lime, and this is what you look for, this little emblem. This is the lime, and then this is the fertilizer emblem. And on the machine we bought, if you'll look, in the plate, this is the spot you click for the things you own. You'll see this fertilizer spreader, and it shows you this, and that's the fertilizer picture, and this is the lime. So you need to buy a fertilizer spreader that will do both lime and fertilizer if you want to do both without having to buy a whole new separate piece of equipment. So that's what we did. So we're going to go ahead and purchase the lime as soon as we get back to it. Alright, and we need to get a couple of, I say maybe 3 bags. It's probably more than we need, but I want to make sure. Alright, so yes, we want that. I don't know why it don't let us do 3 at once, like why you gotta keep hitting it. Why does it not have a thing to choose how many? I think that's a interesting thing. Alright, so now we gotta back up a little bit, and then when you're ready to load it, when you get close to one, it opens automatically, but if you want to close it, you hit N. But if you want to open it, you hit N as well. Then you hit R to load it. So as you can see, it's loading that white lime in there. Oh, we might not need all that. Let's see, hit R again for refill. That's what that would be. Or reload. Alrighty. I don't know, I think we're gonna be close. I don't think that one's gonna reach, but let me hit it anyway and see. Nope. We're gonna have to move. Let's back straight, then come back up next to it. And pull over here. Try not to run it over. And go ahead and hit R again. And you can see it's filling up. Looks good, like it. Go ahead and smash that like button if you like this game, this Farming Simulator. We're on the Elm Creek map. We're going to hit N and close this. Saying that for the people who don't know the buttons and they've been wondering how do I do this and how do I do that. So sometimes I say what I'm hitting just for those people. And hope it helps you. Alright, let's get on back. If you want to get in the vehicle, hit C. and it gets you into in cab like that, which I'm not too fond of this view. I don't know why they put that pipe where we can't see, but I'm not big on this view. Then you have this one click gets you back out on C, so just click C to get in and C to get out. Alright, and we'll drive on down. Got a nice little building there. And get started with our lime. It's probably going to start on this end and go straight across both fields. Make it a little easier on ourselves. So let's turn here. And I don't want to waste any, so I'm trying to get further in. I hope I'm over far enough. Alright, so when you're ready, you can hit F1 to get this up if it's not already up on the left hand side dialog box. Then you're going to hit B to turn it on. So then you get started, and immediately you need to start going. Okay, so I missed a little. I underestimated how far it was going to spread, so that's alright. We're right down the middle, then we'll turn. So it's going to be about right. It really looks like it's going to be 4 passes because it looks like it's going to miss a little bit. But we'll see what happens. But just see how it's doing. Looks good. Nice. Let's turn that off. It gets in the way. There we go. That's a nice view. And we're going to turn. You could hit B and turn it off for a second when you turn like that, but it's not that much that we waste. So hopefully we're real close to that edge. Probably not hitting every little square inch, but you know how it is. Sometimes you're going to miss a little bit. Trying to go over a little bit, but sometimes it just... There we go. And I'll probably turn it off down here and turn. I don't know. We'll just turn. Okay, so it's hemming me up against this fence, which I would not put there. It's too close. I would make my fields with a little bit better turning area or radius. I don't really like it when stuff's too close, because most farmers, if they got to do that, they're not going to keep it too close. If they really want to be turning around like that, if they don't mind backing up, they'll have equipment on there, you know, then they'll do it that way. But I try not to build stuff too close to it. Hopefully that's good enough. It'll be close. Then we'll go do the other field. Try to make sure I get to the end down here. And turn it off. Okay, back up. We're going to whip around this way. Well, before we go, I'm going to jump out and see what it says. So, it says needs lime, but it didn't show that we did anything. I guess it was supposed to be. Okay, so that means apparently you can't do it after the crop. So that's what I told you on the last episode or so. I said it's probably should have already been done and it's not going to count. So there you go. So that's good. I checked it. It's not going to count. Apparently, you have to do it before the stuff grows, which that's what I thought, but I wanted to just try. And so we're not going to do the other field because it's already growing and it won't count. So now we'll go ahead over here. We'll leave this all set up. So we can't do that. You can fertilize, but you can't do lime apparently unless it's an empty cultivated field or whatever. See, it worked here, but it didn't work over there. See, there's none there. So that's what it is. So there's a new tip for you. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I had just figured that's how it would work. And of course it did. So, let me think. What do we want to do now that we can't do none of that? It says roll it. It needs rolling, but we can't do that until when it's first planted. So once you first plant the seed, then you roll it. So we can't do that. So we can only get what we can get. Once it grows a little more, you could fertilize it again. I think if you go up, if it grows up one more stage, I'm assuming that you can at least fertilize it again. So we'll deal with that at that point. Um, let's have a look at the map, and let's have a look and see what land we want to purchase when we get ready. Looks like a lot of it's gonna be pretty expensive. Let's see what this one is. Alright, farmland. Okay. I wish they wouldn't have made it red. You can't even hardly see it. It looks like 6, 8, 5, 6. They should have made that a different color. They should have made it blue or some other color. That don't look good. So if you're watching Giants, please change this color to white even, or something where we can see it properly. I mean, I can see it. It says actually 56, 8, 5, 6, but it's just so dark. I don't know. I don't want to spend. Why is it? Okay, there we go. So what's this one? 49. Okay, we don't want that. 64. 74. Wow, these are expensive. Oh, they make you buy the whole thing there. Wow. Huh. We're gonna have to be rich to get this stuff. I don't particularly care for their prices. Let's look over here at these little baby pieces. Oh, these ain't babies. Look at that. 244,000. Oh, wow. I guess our crops, once we get some crops in, well, that won't seem like much money. Wow, look at these prices. Wow. I liked it better in Farm Sim 17 where you could just buy the one field. In fact, when I make my map, I'm probably going to fix it to where it's not craziness, not crazy prices for one field. I mean, that's just me. So, now there's one, 78. That's a little better. So 40 is 70. Let's see, 7. Can't see it. 177. Let's look up here. Oh, wow. They trick you with those. They make you think, oh, it's a little one, I can afford it. Then they make you buy it all. I don't like that. Sorry, I'm not complaining. I just don't like that. Okay, so it looks like we're not going to be buying anything for a while, at least until we harvest our stuff. And then we'll probably stick fairly close. We might do 40 and do a grass field there. And I'm assuming, let's go look real quick. Let's get in the tractor. Let me see. Let's go have a look at that field, 40, and see. Let's throw this on the ground. Alright. Let's go look at field 40 and check it out around it and see what it looks like. Looks like there's something on the ground. Oh, a cone. Why is that there? Uh-huh. Alright, here's field 40, which isn't that far away, which is great. And you see it's got all this grass around it. So what I'm thinking is make this the grass field, and I'm assuming we can get this. This is the meadow, I think, ground. I'm not sure if they let us mow that and collect it, but I'm assuming they would. So then we can make all that into silage, so we'd have that extra little piece of grass. So I think I'll do field 40 when I can and make it our grass field, a dedicated grass field. Let's go see. We could speed up the growth, since they're not going to let us do anything else to the field except fertilize it. So we could do that, so we could harvest the field. Let me check that out. So if you haven't already played the game, you hit escape, and then you come to. Let me look. Alright, so you hit escape and you come up here to the top where it says autosave interval and time scale. Time scale, and you can change how fast it's going to do, how fast time passes in the game. So if you want it to go faster, you just bump it up. And I'm going to make it go. I don't want to go too fast. Let's try 240 or 360 and just see what it does. We might have to slow that down pretty quick. So keep it right there where you can pop back in pretty quick and see what happens. So it's going faster. Look at the top right hand corner. The timer's going faster. And so we should be able to see this grow pretty quick. Actually, it's going to grow pretty quick right before our eyes, hopefully. And you'll see that it turns into what you can tell will be barley. Of course, the night time's going to come. So we're going to be in the dark, so don't panic. I turned on the flashlight. Okay, there it is. Alright. And it will take away some of our money because of fees. So be prepared for that. Make sure you have some money before you do this. It should take away some equipment fees and stuff, different things. I don't know. I feel like after I buy my equipment the first time, I wouldn't have any fees right away. I think that the fees shouldn't be applied unless you go fix something. Like if they say it's broke, then you have to do something to take it in to get fixed, and then you pay the fee. If you don't fix it, then, you know, it shouldn't be charging you, just to have a piece of equipment on your property. I mean, that's just, to me, that's not realistic. I'm sorry. Alright, so looks like we're not having... Okay, there's the loan. Property maintenance and loan interest, $50 and $126. So $126 for the property maintenance and $50 for the loan interest. The clouds are just rolling on by. This should be growing. Come on. We won't look at you. Will you grow then? Stuff don't grow when you watch it. I could have warp speeded it, but I don't want to go too fast. Let's try it. I don't know if I speed past it, that'll be bad. Let's go back and try it. Let's do times 50 and just see. Oh, it's slowed it down apparently. Okay, so that's not what I want. 360 it is. Okay. I'll leave it there. See what we can do. It should be growing though. Let me go see if this place is growing over here. So I don't want weeds. I mean, I don't want it to die. Do I have that off where they can grow? Oh great, now it's raining on us. Good, we need it. Water this ground. Water all these plants. It says it needs to be weed medium hoe, it says. That's funny. Yeah, we said we had to weed it. This one's ready to weed again too. Doesn't seem to be growing is the thing. I don't know, should we hop on the weeder and just weed it while it's going so fast? I don't know. I'm not too concerned with the weeds, even if we lose a little bit of money. I just want it to grow. I don't see it really growing. Wow. Am I missing something here? Shouldn't it be growing? That's strange. Let me see. Yeah, we're in November. Wow, I'm fixing to have to... I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm gonna have to stop that. Because that's putting us past... like, way up there. I'll make it 5 times. I don't know. I don't know. Like, that's weird, because that put us... Let's see, go look at your calendar. We was in August. Now we're in November. It's about to say we can't harvest it, but it's not growing. Like, what is wrong with my crops? If this pops out of there, I can't harvest it. Supposedly. I mean, I supposedly could turn it off, but man, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. What are they saying? If I don't fertilize it, it's never gonna grow? Or is it growing and I just can't tell? I mean, doesn't look like it did much to me. Maybe a little. Let me go see this side again. That is weird. They're gonna push me out into the next century with this stuff. I guess we'll weed it. Let's turn this light off. Wasting our power. Right, let's go ahead and weed him and see what happens. And I'm assuming they'll let us weed it with that again. With that one that we had. Where's the weeder? Over here? Okay. Knock that out of the way. We'll just knock that out the way too. Back up. Okay, something's not right. There we go. Alright, let's head on over here and get to weeding. Again. There we go. This one don't look like it needs much. I think it's just that one little spot I missed over there. Let me see what we got here. It says it needs it though. Let me stay over here. It said it needed it. It said something about medium. So let's just do it. I'm gonna drive on to the end down there. Let's see what we got here. Not too bad. Make sure I get all this. There's that guy again walking down in my yard. I'm watching you, bud. What are you doing over here? It doesn't look like it's... Okay, so I guess... Is this not even getting the weeds up? Let me see. Yeah, I guess it is. Some. Shouldn't take too long. Need a bigger weeder. She looks like she's about to fall asleep. Girl, what you doing? It's just a pretty day on the farm. I'm gonna skip over here and do a strip over here. And then we'll come back up that side. Yeah, it looks like we're getting most of it. Yeah, I don't know why the field wasn't growing. That's kind of weird. I bet when I look again, it'll say, well, you can't harvest. Unless it's off, but I didn't think it was off. I didn't think I turned off the calendar. Something ain't right. It doesn't seem to be anyway. Alrighty. I'm gonna whip around this way first. I know. Killing the grass. It'll be fine. Get this row and then we got 2 more passes. Clean up these edges, knock all our grass out. we go. Let's see what it says after we check it. See what the percentage is. I don't know if they make you tend to the field and then it'll grow. I don't know. They shouldn't do that. I think it should go ahead and grow regardless, even if you just get a little bit less for it. But I don't think that it does that, so we'll see. But to me, it seemed like it didn't do what it should have done. Alright. Now I gotta get this row I missed. Right here. And then one more, and we'll be done with this part. And see what it says. And it doesn't seem to be growing. I don't know. Have a look at the other map thing and see what it says. Because it tells you, it looks like this is really wide. We'll have to scoot over and make an extra pass. So we still got like 2 passes left. I'll jump over there to that side, then we'll come back up this side. Looks like I missed a spot, but I went over that spot. Alrighty. Miss a little bit. Look how pretty that looks. Looks nice. It won't take too long now. Yeah, these fields are like not growing. Doesn't even seem like I'm rolling over anything right now. But I'll still go down it. Alrighty. Mostly on the other field, but we'll just go back up as if it's this field as well. Maybe it's closer on this side. Yeah. There we go. And this will be our last pass. Got another trespasser over there. They probably done that so you could actually see people and make it feel like it was something going on in the game. That's nice, but I would have put it on a sidewalk on the outside of the property, not passing what I feel like should be my property. I would have put it on a sidewalk over there. Alright, so we're done with that. Let's get this little bit if we did miss it. That other section there is, I believe it was canola. Because I had done a different, let's lift this up, I had started on the tutorial that they give you and was doing a different one, so we'll just drive this on down here and then we'll stop about here and we'll hop out and go run around the front and look at the field. Alright, so now it stopped whining about the weeds. And it's still whining about the lime and the rolling, which we can't do. And the field is still not ready. Go figure. Let's go look at this other field. This one's still growing. What are we going to do with this field? Let me see. So let's have a look at the picture of the world again. And have a look at the field. Okay, so it tells you what it's there. So that other field is canola. or at least that piece is, and then the other one's wheat. This is wheat. Let me see. And that's a different crop type. Used to it would say it was ready to harvest in this little section, so I get it, they're saying it on the main area, but is there another spot that they're saying it to? Nope. And see, this is where we would harvest. It tells us to harvest. And it, oh, we can't, no wonder. I just realized something. Okay, so I figured it out. I was looking down here, and our stuff's up here. We can't harvest. It's going to take all this crazy time until June before we can do anything. So, for barley, and then we'd have wheat and canola. Wow. That is crazy. So I was right to be fast forwarding it. So what I might do is get it fast forwarded off screen, prepared for the next go round, and it'll be ready to harvest. But the problem with that, there's a problem with that. Then I can't plant all this. I have to skip March, April, and May. I don't have a field to plant any of this stuff that would be planted then. And I'd have to wait and go all the way back to here to harvest that. I'm not too big on this calendar stuff. I may have to turn it off. I don't like that because I'm playing a game. In real life, yeah, you gotta wait, but I mean, I'm just not, that's not, to me, that's a little overkill. Let me see. Seasons, let me see. Seasonal growth. Okay, turns on a growth calendar that adheres to the seasons and the withering of plants. Planting is only possible when the crop can reach maturity. And then this one is days per month, 1 day. Set the number of days per month. Changes will take effect in the next season. What choices? Wow. Oh boy. So we could make it where it's 100% day to day. Like if you put 28 days, that'll be 28 days in a month, which is kind of close, technically, sort of. Fixed visual month off. Set whether a specific month should always be visible. Turn off for the dynamic visuals. Snow is on. Crop destruction's off. Periodic plowing required. Probably should turn that on. Fieldstone is on, but once we get rid of them, we need to turn that off. Actually, let's turn it off now because the stones are there, so we still get to pick them up, but I don't want them to come back. Lime required is on. Weeds, yes. Dirt. Okay. And the rest is pretty standard stuff. So anyway, I'm going to catch you on the next one, and what I'll do is get the fields ready to harvest, and we'll deal with what the problem is with the planting. I may end up turning off the calendar thing and making it where I don't have to do that. I'll have to look into it. But anyway, I appreciate everybody. Go ahead and hit the like button if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm going to catch you on the next one. Goodbye, everybody.